Well, I was 12 years old, so 7th grade, and I was sitting in science class. It was my first class of the day, and I was 3 tables away from the TV and right next to the door, and I really think that we were taking an exam that morning because, that doesn't make sense because classes just started, but I remember it being entirely silent in the room, and my 7th grade science teacher, Mrs. Schmaltz, went to the door, and she was whispering rather urgently with another teacher in the department, and then she just walked over and turned on the TV, and I guess I didn't know what to do. We then went through the rest of the day in every class just talking about, what was happening, but no one knew what was happening, and the worst part was we just suspended all activity and just watched in shock and horror. And I remember sitting there with friends just listening to the crazy circulating rumors that the Mall of America was the next on the terrorist target list, which is, as we know, not true, but I just remember wanting to cry the entire day, and I don't cry in front of people, I don't cry in public, so I remember getting on the bus and going home, and I went to my grandmother's house after school, and there was plenty of news analysis, and I just remember weeping because I was so scared. I was 12, and I didn't understand, and I was so frightened. And my life, it didn't change in any sense. I still went to school every day the next day and went to class like it was normal, but I think that's where my interest in the Middle East really stemmed from, because I'm so disappointed by all of the Islamophobia that has really increased since the September 11th attacks in 2001, and I guess if I have to attribute anything, that's why I want to specifically be a political reporter and cover Middle Eastern politics and really anything of that nature.